Hello everyone, my name is the Radman, and we are here to play some more Sky Factory. So what we're going to do in this episode is, first off, gonna put back some of our ME stuff, but I added about 4 new crafting recipes total, but 2 new main ones, which is the auto sieve and auto hammerer from X Astris. So that means we are going to be finally upgrading this little piece of junk over here, cause yeah, it's got problems. It's got a lot of problems. So the first thing we're gonna do is shut that off, and we're going to need quite a few auto hammers. So I'll have it make 10 more. That's gonna take a while because it has to, craft stuff. And then maybe 3 more sieves. And if we need to, I can always make more. But yeah, let's see. I've made a little bit of progress on this farm over here. I need more growth pulsars though. A lot more. Break that, there we go. And yeah, I've just been using my little builder's wand to place all these so that I don't have to mess with them manually, which is nice. But anyway, let's see. So it's crafting quite a bit of essence, so it'll be a while. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back when that gets done, and I'll probably tear this out and fix like the holes in the floor and stuff. And then I'm pretty sure that we're going to rebuild it over here, so that here can be used for ME stuff or something. And eventually, once I get a few more of the kinks worked out, this armor repair system, I was like, what on earth did I even build? I had to remember for a second. But yeah, once the kinks are worked out of this, the experience problem, it'll work better. One thing I did do is I did find out that this auto anvil, if you have it to repair only and it's actually working, I think it was glitched the first time I used it. Let's see, I need 2 pieces of enchanted. So if you have 2 pieces of enchanted armor, usually that other anvil won't do them. This one will. Just takes a while. The only problem is that this takes actual mob essence, and I don't really mind converting stuff over to like bottle of experience. Just because of this shower, it means that I can get some once that fills up. But if I were to use the mob essence, I definitely wouldn't have enough to run my zombie pigman farm. But yeah, anyway, I'll be right back. I'm probably gonna think about this auto anvil actually, and what I might do is I might take like the stuff that is enchanted the most often, like the hats and chest plates and chain boots, and I might see if I can make it so that if it's just enchanted, but it doesn't care what enchantment, then it'll use it. I don't know if that's possible though. But yeah, that would just make it so that there wouldn't be 2 or 3 of these in a row, because that's when stuff in this system starts getting clogged up. And I put a lever here so that I can turn this on and off, because it takes so much experience to run this setup. But even if I had used the other anvils, it would have also taken a lot of mob essence, so it's kind of like, well, which do you produce more of? And because of that crop, the experience crop, I can actually produce more of regular experience. Because, I will give this farm one thing. It takes a long time to do anything. But it also produces a lot of what it does produce. Yep, anyway. So yeah, I'll be right back after those get done crafting. Hello everyone, I'm back. We're gonna see if Sky Factory isn't gonna crash. So, I got a funny story for you guys. Just in case you guys... Oh, I loaded the wrong world. be right back 1 second. Hey everyone, I'm back. So we're gonna try this again. I have about 6 copies of the world. I think I got it. Delete this. Copy that. Oh yes, there it is. Okay. No, it's still saying it was last load on 10.2, but the file is 10.23. Flip. No, please. Oh, fudge. No. Gosh, that's terrible. Please. No. 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 Dadgummit, why didn't I back up the world before I started monkeying with stuff? I'm an idiot. All I can say is make backups very, very often. This is the backup from when I made a server with my friend. I hadn't backed up the world for about a month. It was just after I converted the zombie pigman spawner, before I discovered a few glitches in the system, like this wasn't emptying. This is right after I fixed it. And as you can see, the expanded furnace and the big bone meal, the fertilizer, this hadn't even been redone. This doesn't even have dense cable. It doesn't have the 64K crafting CPUs. I totally screwed up, guys. What happened was I was removing this line, so that we could work on expanding this as the rest of this episode. And I vein minered this section from here to here, but it vein minered every single piece of pipe, even if they were 2 or 3 blocks away. There were no other pipe it was directly connected to, and it completely removed this line that goes over here. It took out this. It took out whatever I built here. There's another line that I had built here. I don't even remember what it was. And I went to get the backup, and this is the backup I loaded, and I was like, oh crap, I gotta undo this. And the world, for some reason, when I copied back the broken version of the world with all the stuff vein minered, this world took priority over that one, and it overwrote it, and now the original copy of it cannot be gotten back, because I'll just show you. I had it in my copy bar, but it actually, what it does whenever you copy something is it actually pulls it from the folder it's expecting it from. So that's why it doesn't work anymore, is the file basically that I had in my whatever you call the queue thing that it copy pastes from, whatever that's called, it doesn't have that anymore. This was even before. This was like, this is so long ago. Like, this is back when this would get jammed up. This was after I fixed this issue. But yeah, there is no way I'm getting that world back. I don't even know. I'm kind of considering just calling this the end of the series. Because I was getting to this point anyway where I was worried about what to do each episode. Like, there's only so much you can do in Skyfactory, and the problem is that I don't know enough about some of the mods like Draconic Evolution and some of those others. I don't know enough about them to actually use them effectively. This was before I had even put the other stupid planter in. This was, all those solar panels. I was AFK for 10, 11, 12 hours a day to make all those solar panels I stuck on that roof. Those are like the most expensive thing I've ever made. completely lost the 20 hours I put into XP farming before I built this pad. Then that ran for 2 or 3 hours. I just got back from vacation too, so loaded it up, wasn't thinking, because vein miner, I found a very interesting thing with it. If you surround it with full blocks, it does fine about not vein mining something you don't want it to. But if you use half slabs everywhere like I did to keep the cost down, it can sometimes get pipes that I've seen it do pipes this far away because of the slabs. It just does something to vein miner. And maybe there was a pipe that was connected, like there wasn't a pipe connected here, I know, and it was this long of a line, and it somehow vein minered everything of the, like, all the infrastructure underneath that controls everything under here was gone. Zippity doo dog gone. And I've obviously added to it, so it was an absolute maze down here. And I don't know. The problem is that the amount of hours that I'd have to put in, and I'm out of a backlog of these. Like, I think I might have one spare episode, the one right before this one, to post, or maybe even two at maximum. I have probably 2 episodes in backlog, and there's no way I can make up. That's probably 2 or 3 solid days worth of recording, or off-camera work. And even though the farm work for the year is pretty well done, right when I'm recording this, it's almost Halloween. But, I mean, that's still a lot of time to put in. And then I'm still going to eventually get to the point where I'm like, well, what do I do now? And then the other problem is that, I don't know, like, I'm really, really mad about that auto anvil thing, because it's really stupid. Because I actually turned on the system, and I was going to record it working, and I should have, because then I probably would have made a backup, because I usually make a backup every so often. For some reason I didn't. It's because I've been worried about chopping hay on the farm. But yeah, basically, the auto anvils are really stinking annoying, and they are so random, because they work really well when they do work. Like, when I came back and loaded up the world, the first thing I did was switch on the auto anvils, these ones, and they were doing fine. They were chewing through the armor like it was nothing. And I think it was just a problem of maybe it requires more XP to combine 2 ones with enchantments on them, rather than just one with an enchantment and one without. But either way, it was working. And I found out this auto anvil, where is it? This auto anvil is very, very interesting. These ones are easier to understand. They also cost less. That's why I ended up using them. But yeah, the XP is just a pain in the butt to get. And even if I did rebuild this farm, it would still take me forever to get that amount of XP again. So it's kind of an unceremonious end. Like, I had planned on maybe trying to go to the end to fight the dragon or something, or maybe finding out enough about Draconic Evolution to do one of the bosses from it. But I think we're gonna call this an end for this series, because, like, as much as I really wanted to keep this series going for another month or 2 at most, it'll at least open up a huge chunk of time, because, I mean, this series, besides Farming Sim 15, which is now discontinued until 17 comes out, this series was the second most time consuming thing on my channel. So it'll give me more time to do stuff like Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I haven't recorded one of those forever. Just because, I don't know. I don't have a good excuse for that. Yeah, I need to record more Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I don't even have the... Holy cow. That is so far behind. I have had... those are expensive. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I haven't recorded that in a while. I really need to, though. It's a fun game. The only problem is when Just Cause 3 came out, it got less fun. just because it has some of the same mechanics. Like the hook shot is very similar. It's not called the hook shot, but I don't really remember what it's called. But it's just that Just Cause 3 does some of the more fun elements of Assassin's Creed just a little bit better, except Assassin's Creed is pretty awesome with the climbing. So if I get time, I'll continue that again. I really need to. I also really need to make a backup of it. And in case you guys didn't know, my Just Cause 3 world actually got its all its data wiped a few months ago now, actually. I've just been posting the videos less often because I had like a 20 episode backlog, but I've just been posting them less and less often. I've tried to, do one like every other day or every 2 days, but I only have about 5 left in the backlog, so pretty soon that's going to stop until I redo all the progress, which it's about 3/4 done. The only problem is the last fourth of it is basically all the bases that took me 2 or 1. I think I didn't have any bases that took 2 episodes, but all the bases that took like a full episode all by themselves, I still have to redo those. So yeah, that'll take quite a while. But anyway, guys, I'll probably put out an update video a day or 2 after this one. Just telling you guys what the situation is, because me and my friend Seafish did kind of very, very briefly talk about maybe doing a series on one of the other mod packs that's through AT Launcher, like Resonant Rise or one of those. And we were maybe going to see if we could get some of my other friends to join our server. But anyway, guys, yeah, I'll have an update video in a few days, hopefully. Hopefully I'll get Assassin's Creed Syndicate running again. The other problem I was having with it was running at what should be a decent frame rate for my graphics card, which is what I bought the game with. I bought the graphics card and got Assassin's Creed. I've been having weird, like really, really random spikes of lag. Plus, where Farming Sim is coming out tomorrow, actually. No, sorry, not tomorrow. The day after. The day after. But by the time this goes live, it will be tomorrow or even the day of. Basically, that'll be sucking up a ton of time. Because I'm going to at least try and live stream it. Just because it's a very live streamable game, though I might wait on that until I've at least got enough machinery that 90% of the live stream isn't going to be sitting around waiting for the workers to plant something. Because that's usually what ends up happening in Farming Sim, is all the off-camera footage is like me waiting for something. But anyway, guys, I can't say I'll see you in the next episode because that's the end of this series. But I hope that you have enjoyed. Please leave a like if you're sad to see this series go. Maybe leave a comment, like maybe tell me your favorite thing that I built over the course of this series. Like, my favorite thing personally to work on has been basically all the sorting systems. Like, I love this. It is my precious baby. If I would have known as much as I know about filters, like some of the details I've discovered, I would have done this better, and maybe not more compact, but better at least. I will say one thing though, these covers, they're a lifesaver. And this one is pretty good. I should have made a bigger smeltery, and I probably should have done it somewhere like over here rather than down there. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. My name is the Rad Man, and I'll see you in another series. Bye-bye. That sounded like pie. I said bye-bye.